Bill, any thoughts on the Super Bowl?
This is going to be rocking and rolling out here.
Bill Belichick, the former New England Patriots coach and current head coach at the University of North Carolina, has recently become the subject of intense public interest due to his personal life. At 72 years old, Belichick's professional accomplishments are well documented, but it's his relationship with 24-year-old Jordon Hudson that has captured the public's attention. Belichick's coaching career spans decades, including 24 years as the head coach of the New England Patriots. During his tenure with the Patriots, he led the team to 6 Super Bowl victories, cementing his status as one of the most successful coaches in NFL history. In December 2024, Belichick transitioned to college football, taking on the role of head coach at the University of North Carolina. Jordon Hudson, Belichick's girlfriend, is a former cheerleader and Miss Maine USA runner-up. Born in 2000, Hudson is 48 years younger than Belichick, a fact that has not escaped public notice. Despite the significant age gap, the couple has been together for several years, though their relationship only became public knowledge in June 2024. The couple's most recent public appearance at the NFL Honors on February 7, 2025 in New Orleans brought their relationship back into the spotlight. Belichick and Hudson made a striking entrance on the red carpet, with their attire drawing considerable attention. Belichick wore a red NFL 100 blazer paired with a white shirt, black tie, and pants. Hudson, for her part, chose a daring ensemble that turned heads. She wore an all-silver outfit consisting of a bralette-style top thinly attached to a draping asymmetrical skirt. The dress displayed her midriff and toned abs, while a dramatic slit running from heel to hip created an extremely leggy display. On her left hand, Hudson wore 2 different rings, a chunkier ring similar in style to a Super Bowl ring on her middle finger, and what appeared to be a pink diamond on her ring finger. The couple's appearance at the NFL Honors came just one day after they attended a charity event in New Orleans, where Hudson was first spotted wearing a large diamond ring. This sighting sparked engagement rumors, which were further fueled by Hudson's choice of a strapless bridal white Bardot-style dress for the charity event. The NFL Honors ceremony took an unexpected turn during host Snoop Dogg's opening monologue. The rapper, known for his quick wit, didn't hold back when addressing the couple. He said, "I've been a football fan for a long, long time. I remember back when the Cowboys was good. I remember back when the Chiefs was bad. And I remember, what was it? Bill Belichick's girlfriend wasn't even born yet." The cameras immediately panned to Belichick and Hudson. The audience, including Colorado Buffaloes head coach Deion Sanders, erupted in laughter. While the joke at the NFL Honors brought renewed attention to their relationship, Hudson had already begun to address the public's curiosity and criticism. In December 2024, she made a pointed Instagram post directed at keyboard warriors, signaling her awareness of the online chatter surrounding her relationship with Belichick. However, it was Hudson's New Year's Eve 2024 Instagram story that truly broke her silence and shocked everyone. In this post, she revealed previously unknown details about their relationship timeline. Hudson wrote, "Cheers to our third midnight's kiss," indicating that they had been together longer than the public realized. She continued, "Nothing changed for us in 2024 except for public knowledge, yet somehow everything changed. 4th calendar year going strong." Hudson's post concluded with a defiant message to their critics. "I can't wait to take punches for you in 2025. Keep swinging, keyboard warriors. Your illusion of righteousness only fuels my authenticity." The couple's relationship history dates back to 2021, when they first met on a flight from Boston to Florida. At the time, Hudson was still in college. They began dating in early 2023, but their relationship wasn't made public until June 2024. Prior to the public announcement, there were hints of their connection. In March 2024, Belichick was spotted at a cheerleading competition in Maryland. That same month, Hudson attended Netflix's roast of Tom Brady, where Belichick was a subject of several jokes. During the roast, Belichick's former players Rob Gronkowski and Tom Brady himself made light of the coach's romantic life.
You used to talk about Foxborough High School when we sucked, but now I know why you were so obsessed with Foxborough High School. You were scouting your new girlfriend.
Brady followed up with his own joke, saying, "Everybody asks me which ring is my favorite. I used to say the next one. But now that I am retired, my favorite ring is the camera that caught Coach Belichick slinking out of that poor girl's house a few months ago. Hey, you still got it. Respect, baby." The couple spent the summer of 2024 vacationing in Nantucket, Massachusetts, where they were seen enjoying the beach together. They stayed in a $3 million home on the island where Belichick owns several properties. In fact, Belichick owns at least 7 properties on Nantucket, with 6 of them close to each other, making up a $15.7 million complex in Siasconset. Their first official public appearance as a couple came in December 2024 at the Museum Gala at New York City's American Museum of Natural History. Following the event, Hudson shared a selfie on her Instagram, describing the evening as being saturated with all of my favorite things: friendship, education, philanthropy, glamour, beet salad, Billy, dance-worthy music, ornithological and oceanic exhibits. Hudson has been a constant presence in Belichick's professional life since he took on the role of head coach at the University of North Carolina. She has posed for official UNC photos alongside Belichick and attended university events. In January of 2025, she was seen at a UNC basketball game against Boston College, sporting a bold look with a gray oversized sweatshirt and white knee-high boots. The public reaction to Belichick and Hudson's relationship has been mixed, with much of the criticism focusing on their 48-year age gap. Some have speculated about a potential overlap with Belichick's previous relationship with Linda Holliday, which ended in 2023 after 16 years together. Belichick's relationship with Linda Holliday lasted for 16 years, during which time Holliday served as the executive director of Belichick's foundation. The end of their relationship in 2023 was attributed to the relationship having ran its course, with sources claiming they had been pretty separate for a while. However, Hudson's New Year's Eve post suggesting that she and Belichick were celebrating their third midnight's kiss raised questions about the timeline of their relationship and Belichick's previous relationship with Holliday. Despite the controversy, Hudson has consistently defended their relationship against critics. In addition to her Instagram posts, she has liked Facebook comments urging people not to judge their relationship. Her New Year's Eve post made it clear that she is prepared to face ongoing criticism in 2025 and beyond. Hudson has also been vocal in her support of Belichick's career moves, including his transition to college football coaching. She recently gushed about Belichick's new book, The Art of Winning, on her Instagram story, writing, "Witnessing your growth this year has been both an honor and a blessing. Just when I think you couldn't possibly impress me more than you already have, here you go again, impressing me. I love learning from you, and I love loving you. Congratulations at Bill Belichick."
It also is a reminder for us how important officiating is. And I think the men and women that officiate in the NFL are outstanding. They have the highest possible standards. That's a ridiculous theory for anyone who might take it seriously.
As the National Football League gears up for Super Bowl 59, Commissioner Roger Goodell has addressed a growing controversy surrounding the Kansas City Chiefs. The team's unprecedented run of success, culminating in their 3rd consecutive Super Bowl appearance, has sparked speculation about potential favoritism from league officials. During his annual Super Bowl week news conference in New Orleans, Goodell took a firm stance against these allegations, dismissing them as a ridiculous theory. The Chiefs, led by quarterback Patrick Mahomes, are on the cusp of making history as they aim for their 3rd straight championship. Their opponent in this high-stakes matchup is the Philadelphia Eagles, setting the stage for a rematch of their thrilling 38-35 victory 2 years ago. This rematch has intensified the scrutiny on officiating decisions that have seemingly benefited the Chiefs throughout their playoff run. The controversy surrounding the Chiefs' success has its roots in several contentious calls during their playoff journey. In the divisional round against the Houston Texans, 2 roughing the passer penalties were called in favor of the Chiefs. These calls drew criticism from viewers and commentators alike, including respected Fox broadcasters Troy Aikman and Joe Buck, who deemed them questionable at best. The situation escalated further during the AFC Championship game against the Buffalo Bills. A crucial 4th down spot involving Bills quarterback Josh Allen became a major point of contention. The measurement, which went against the Bills, reignited debates about the accuracy and fairness of human-based ball spotting in critical game situations. This incident, in particular, fueled the narrative of potential bias towards the Chiefs. These controversial calls have led to widespread speculation on social media platforms, with fans and analysts questioning the integrity of NFL officiating. The timing of these incidents, coinciding with the Chiefs' continued success, has only served to amplify the voices of those crying foul. Addressing these concerns head-on, Commissioner Goodell devoted a significant portion of his 48-minute news conference to the issue. The setting of the conference, held in the Saints locker room, provided a stark backdrop for what would become a defining moment in this ongoing controversy. Goodell began by acknowledging the passion of NFL fans while simultaneously dismissing the notion of officiating bias. He stated,
A lot of those theories are things that happen in social media, and they get a new life. As you say, it's not your theory, but it's out there. Nobody wants it to be their theory. And so I understand that. I think it reflects a lot of the fans' passion. And I think it also is a reminder for us how important officiating is.
Goodell drew parallels between these allegations and previous conspiracy theories that have circulated about the NFL. He said,
Well, this sort of reminds me a little bit of the script, right? That I write a script, and I have the script for the entire season. Listen, I think from a lot of those theories are things that happen in social media, and they get a new life. As you say, it's not your theory, but it's out there. Nobody wants it to be their theory.
While firmly rejecting the notion of bias, Goodell did acknowledge the need for continuous improvement in officiating. He stated, but at the end of the day, it's something we have to work at. How do we make our officiating better? This acknowledgement suggests that while the league stands behind its officials, it also recognizes the importance of addressing fan concerns and striving for even greater accuracy in game-changing decisions. Goodell provided insight into the NFL's comprehensive approach to officiating evaluation. He explained that the assessment process extends beyond on-field performance to include aspects of officials' personal lives.
Our officials are evaluated in several ways. It's not just the performance on the field, but it's things that go on in their own lives. And we have a very tight controls over that. We monitor that very closely in a number of ways.
The commissioner highlighted the challenges faced by NFL officials. He stated, "It's a tough job, a really hard job. I've never seen a more dedicated group of people to getting it right, doing the best job they possibly can, and I'm proud of the work they do." Addressing technological advancements in officiating, Goodell discussed the league's plans to implement virtual line-to-gain measurements. NFL executive Kimberly Fields provided additional context on this initiative. He said, "What this technology cannot do is take the place of the human element in determining where forward progress ends. There will always be a human official spotting the ball. Once the ball is spotted, then the line-to-gain technology actually does the measurement itself." Goodell emphasized the ongoing collaboration with technology partners to refine ball spotting techniques. He stated,
The accuracy of it, number one, the reliability of it, number two, because you have to be right when you do it, ultimately. And so I think technology is advancing at such a pace that we obviously incorporate that into our game, but you really need to test it, make sure your data is right, and then implement it when you think you have it right.
The commissioner also addressed the potential expansion of replay assist technology. He indicated that the league is considering adding face mask penalties to the list of reviewable plays. Goodell emphasized the benefits of replay assist technology, which provides officials with additional camera angles to aid in decision-making.
And I think we have been more transparent now. When we make a mistake on the field, we say it. We're not afraid to do that, but there's so many times there's confusion or they don't understand the rule, and that includes people on television too. Kurt, don't take it personally.
Not in the studio.
And I think that's something we continue to work on to communicate better, educate better, but also to use technology.
In defense of the Chiefs' success, Goodell pointed to their impressive regular season performance. He noted that out of the Chiefs' 15 wins, 11 were decided by one score or less. This statistic, according to Goodell, is indicative of the league's overall competitiveness rather than any bias towards a particular team. He stated,
if you look at the Chiefs' record, which I think is an amazing thing, people talk about the competitiveness of our league. The Chiefs, with their 15 wins, 15-2 this year, 11 of those 15 games were within one score. And I think that talks about the competitiveness of our game and the importance of how we officiate it, but also the competitiveness of how we play it.
While the officiating controversy dominated discussions, Goodell also addressed several other pertinent issues facing the NFL. One of the key topics was the league's commitment to diversity and inclusion policies. In light of recent political developments, including the Trump administration's efforts to ban diversity, equity, and inclusion programs in the federal government, Goodell reaffirmed the NFL's stance on these initiatives. The commissioner stated,
well, I think I've said it before, Jared, but listen, we got into diversity efforts because we felt it was the right thing for the National Football League. And we're going to continue to those efforts because we've not only convinced ourselves, I think we've proven ourselves that it does make the NFL better.
He emphasized that the league's policies are designed to be compliant with both current and previous administrations' guidelines, stating, our policies have been designed to be well within the law, well within the practice. There are no quotas in our system. This is about opening that funnel and bringing the best talent into the NFL. Goodell also addressed the Rooney Rule, a policy that requires NFL teams to interview diverse candidates for head coaching and senior football operation positions. He described it as a canvas from which the league can find candidates from different communities. The commissioner shared that the NFL has benefited from expanding its pool of candidates, stating,
and so many of us, including the National Football League at our office, are doing that voluntarily at all levels because it has benefited us. And I hear that from companies on a global basis, is that that's a very strong hiring practice that we are adopting also.
On the topic of international expansion, Goodell expressed optimism about the potential for an NFL franchise outside the United States. He stated,
I do think there's a potential that someday we're going to have an international franchise. And if we do, I think it would not surprise me at all if a Super Bowl follows and is played there.
The NFL has been actively expanding its global footprint with games played in England, Germany, Mexico, and Brazil in recent years. A game is also scheduled for 2025 in Spain. Goodell acknowledged that hosting a Super Bowl outside of North America would present challenges, particularly in terms of time zones for U.S.-based broadcasters. Despite these potential hurdles, the commissioner's comments suggest that international expansion remains a key priority for the NFL's long-term growth strategy.